Hello everyone, Ivy here, and welcome to the finals match of the WPCL. Here, me, coach of the Texas Tyrantrums, facing off against Green, coach of the East Harlem Typhlosions. This was our final match, and there was a lot of prepping going on for this match, and it took a while before our match could be done. Even though the season's already over, I still wanted to put up this match just for y'all to see. Now it's kind of hard prepping up for his team since Dragon Knight beat everything, or beat most of my team. I didn't have much. Mega Beetle could be another part of my team, and Darmanitan was another wallbreaker that could beat my team. And there were a ton of mons that he could have brought that would have also been a part of, would have broken down my team. But there were also many counters to those certain Pokemon, so I had built the Pokemon that I brought with me. Or I had the Pokemon that I had brought were well enough to compete against those. So I brought Mega Gardevoir, because I've always brought it to my match and it always beats everything. Nothing else can switch into it. I brought a Lum Dragon Dance set on my Salamence. I brought the Life Orb Nidoking. I bought Defensive Rotom because this pairs up well with Spiritomb, which actually it's his first time going into this match. And these two are going to be my main defenses throughout this game. And then I bought Scarf Primate as my last Pokemon. Looking at his team, it was really challenging to build against. But anyways, let's go into the match. So turn on, I lead off with Rotom Heat while he leads on Red Steel. I go for the Volt Switch. And thinking back at it now, I couldn't remember why I did it. But I get the feeling that it was to catch the Dragonite, I believe. And then go into Nidoking to Ice Beam it. But he ends up staying in and going for the Stealth Rocks. Now, knowing that it doesn't have a counter for the thing, I would have clicked Earth Power, but I predicted him to go into Dragonite again, but he stays in and goes for the Ice Punch against me. And then I proceed to kill him with Earth Power after 2 turns. Oh, and a Flamethrower, never mind, of 2 Earth Powers. Then he goes into Dragonite, finally, but he extreme speeds me. I didn't know that he would have brought a Banded Dragonite, and I had prepped enough to where I could beat it. So I brought in Spiritomb, and I knew he was going to swap out because I knew he was banded, so I pursued it here just to deal off some little bit of chip damage. Then he beats an Electros, and he paralyzed me with Thunderbolt. It really didn't do much because of the Assault Vest, but it was bad because I got paralyzed. And then I bring in Rotom Heat because I knew it could take in the Thunderbolt. And I Will-O-Wisp him because I was expecting him to have certain moves like Superpower and Knockoff that would have done a lot more damage on the physics side. He has Dragon Pulse, which I'm guessing is for the Salamence, mainly only for the Salamence. But it actually crits me on the first turn. So I Pain Split and then he Dragon Pulses. And at this turn I'm able to finish him off with Overheat. And for those of you... Actually, let me explain this first. I go for the Will-O-Wisp because I know that Dragonite is a big staple to my team. And that he's banded, so he's only locked into one move. So I Will-O-Wisp here while he finishes me off Dragon Claw. Then I go into Rosalina since I know I'm free to click Hyper Voice. Actually, Substitute, I should say. And then he goes into Mega Beedrill. And I suck it. I'm surprised he didn't go for Protect turn 1. Because that would have been good for him to get the speed first and then to be able to knock off my Substitute. But I'm guessing he wanted the Substitute gone and thought he could outspeed me. And again he goes for Extreme Speed here. And knocks out my Substitute while I go for the Hyper Voice. And then he goes for Filler Blitz with Darmanitan, which finishes off Rosalina. This was a good time to bring in Salamence because I could intimidate him and take the next Flare Blitz. And then finish him off with an Earthquake. His final Pokemon was Omastar, which he didn't bring in earlier So I earthquake him doing a third fourth of his health. And these shell smashes. Mostly I'll be scared at this point while he finishes me off with Ice Beam. But then I had Spirit Tomb with Sucker Punch. And even if he didn't hit, I had Primate, which was Scarf that could outspeed. And Sucker Punch killed from this range. So I was surprised that Spirit Tomb got his first kill within his first game at the last of the season. This match was poorly set up though, because whenever we were starting this match, it was only me, Green, and Flux who were here. And then the host of the league was trying to join, and then Flux was trying to prevent us from starting. But it took us a while for us to look at the chat, since I was playing on mobile, both me and Green were. And then we waited a few minutes, and then we continued to finish off our match. Anyways, this was a good match. And definitely the best one, since I won flawlessly throughout the league. And I am the champion for the WPCL Season 1. And just so y'all know, there's a Season 2 coming up within next week. The draft starts Saturday, which this is uploaded on Monday. Or Sunday. Anyways guys, I hope you enjoy, and we'll see you in Season 2. Bye.